Excuse me, I'm just getting set up here. I'm also looking for a delivery of some groceries. So I'm kind of watching that too. So okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Brenda. Oh, finally got the Neo 2. Good for you. Joel got his Neo 2. Hello, Edward. Good evening, Joel. Brenda. Oh, Ed did a 20-minute bike ride. All right. 20-mile bike ride. Is that an electric bike, Ed, or are you pedaling it yourself? Brenda, anything new with you? Oh, it's getting dark pretty early. It's 5 o'clock. As you can see, it's getting dark. Hey, Jim, how you doing, my friend? Hey, how you doing, JDS? Are you getting ready for Thanksgiving, JDS? Yeah, he got his Neo today. Yep. Yeah, it was an okay day. I had to go pay some bills and do some running around and stuff like that, but I got it taken care of. Right back, I got a delivery coming. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, you're right, Brenda. You wish Jim a good day, and he's got still got a lot of pain. Sadly, sadly, I hope it's going in the right direction for you, Jim. I got one more delivery coming. And it's gonna be heavy. It's canned dog food. It's like 6 cases or 5 or 6, 4 or 5 cases of dog food and in the can. And so it's gonna be heavy. And I'm not looking forward to that. But it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Mad props, that's not good. Here comes Justin. Hey Justin, how's it going?
What's up, Paul?
I was kind of chuckling this morning. You know, you're usually doing the bus routine, but you did the bus routine for your own kids, right?
Yeah,
Today.
I've been running around all day today. I had to go take Thomas over to his friend's house, and then I had to take Kelsey to her appointment, go to the pet store, get some crickets, and then I had to go. Or first, I had to take Sarah to work before all that, and then I had to go get crickets after Kelsey and Thomas, and then I had to just go back and get Sarah, and then stop at the store and get some dinner.
There you go. What'd you get for
Yeah.
dinner?
Just some frozen shrimp and French fries.
Oh, okay.
Something quick to make in the air fry. There's a lot. I was running around quite a bit today. I was only home for about 3 hours all day, so
On the go.
Kelsey had to go get a MRI done.
Really? How come?
For her allergies, like she's having really bad allergies, like me.
Okay.
And they wanted to do something. They wanted to scan something with her head. I'm not entirely sure what it was for. But she recently had to get that procedure done where they stick some shit up your nose into
Oh
your
yeah.
sinuses and they like burn it or something.
Yeah.
They heat it up or do something weird shit
Well,
to it.
they grind around in there too.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what all the tests were for, but I know they had to do a CT and then they had to do an MRI. I'm not sure what the MRI was for though. And then tomorrow I gotta go pick Thomas up and take him to his appointment in Lakeland.
We're down at 1800 Lake 23. Traffic information must be about acceleration. 38 to the south will be 1800. Over. The criminal.
What's up, Randy, Joel, Russell, Jim? Let's see who else is in here. JD. See JDS is in here. And Brenda and Edward. I think I got everybody. Yeah. Well, if anybody didn't see this morning, the hillbilly boat made it up the river.
Yeah, they did.
Finally made it up the river today.
The hillbilly houseboat.
Took him 2 days, but he got up there. Did you get any ships today, Paul? This afternoon?
Um, no, I got one this morning, but nothing this afternoon. There isn't much going on. There's a ship I'd like to get that's going to be coming by here in the dark, but there's no sense in doing it in the dark.
Oh. I don't know, Edward. He got he got at least through the bridge and around the bend, so. Where he went from there, we don't know. But apparently some of the people over in that Stream Time live chat knew who the guy was. They said his name was Charlie. They
Oh,
actually knew
really?
who he was, yeah.
Well, that's interesting, huh?
Somebody said something, I think Brenda or somebody said something this morning about that. That they actually knew who the guy was or whatever. They were saying his name over in the chat, so. Yeah, and Edward said that they were mentioning he was heading to Chicago.
Yeah, she said he's going to Chicago, but I don't think I'd be doing that. But everybody's got their own thing.
Yeah, but I think he probably bought the boat from somebody and he's probably permanently docking it up there. Probably what it is or something.
Well, see, the problem is that Chicago from here is southwest of us, where I'm at, over in Lake.
What are you saying? He wasn't going the right direction?
No, he's going the right direction, but he's got to go all the way up. Like okay, here's Port Huron right here.
Oh, he's got to go up over that thumb or
Gotta
whatever.
go up all the way around like this and down here to Chicago.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to take him a minute, but
Well, especially it's supposed to be not so nice weather this weekend.
yeah, but it shouldn't take him more than a day to get over there, right?
Oh no, it'll take him 2 or 3 days at the
Oh, well,
speed he's going. Maybe he'll just put into port for a while someplace.
yes, but he crossed back over the shipping lane and he's going up the Michigan coastline. Yeah, I don't know.
See, marine traffic doesn't show it because he's not registered and he's not putting out a signal.
Do
So
you have to put out a signal if you're a boat that size?
No, but
Yeah.
if you want to be tracked, you do.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what is that, AMS for planes? It's kind of like
Yep,
that for the boats.
Yep. Exactly.
Edward says supposedly the penguin lady talked to him that was in the chat over there.
Okay.
Damn, Randy said I haven't flown a drone in over a month. Huh. Must be busy 3D printing or doing something else.
Yeah. Is Randy the one that just got a drone today?
No, that would have been Edward was supposed to get his today.
Edward?
Or was it Joel?
Joel. Yeah,
It
okay.
was either Joel or Edward. One of the two were supposed to get
Joel.
it
It
today.
wasn't Edward.
Yeah, he was waiting for the Neo 2 to come in from FedEx.
Yeah. FedEx today delivered. Yeah, because up in the chat, he said that he got it.
Wow, I didn't think it was that far. Wow, Edward. It's probably about 600-mile journey by that boat.
Yeah, 600,
Oh,
600
wow.
700 miles depends upon how much zigging and zagging he does. Because it's like 350 miles up to the Mackinac Bridge, and then it's about another 300 or 400 miles down, going across the lake to Chicago.
Oh, wow.
and he was only doing, I don't know, 5 or 6 knots.
Yeah, he wasn't going. He was definitely going a lot slower than that current, by at least 3 or 4. Oh, I guess Joel did get it.
Yeah,
He said it came about 2 hours ago. Nice. You open it up yet? Getting the fish tank right. What fish tank? Okay, Edward said stand corrected. It's actually 496 miles. That's sure that's close enough. You're only about 100 and so miles off. That was actually Boston, Dan. Okay. I met Felipe in Boston. Edward said I don't fly drones. Wow, 180 gallon. Yeah, that's a big fucking tank, dude. That's about what size I'm gonna have to get when Doug's full size. When he gets to his full size. Oh yeah, I can imagine it's a heavy ass tank. I hope you sealed it good. Cause you're gonna find out real fucking quick when you fill that thing up. What's up, Ed? How's it going, man? Yeah, it's a lot, dude. Man, you better get a good filtration system for that tank, because this can be a bitch to clean it. Tell you what. What? What? Did he actually, was the silicone just happen to be loose and sticking off and he ate it or what? Never heard of fish actually trying to eat the silicone. It's pretty crazy. The biggest tank I ever had was 150 gallon. I never had 180 or 200. It was fucking big. I got that tank from somebody that had used to have a saltwater setup, had saltwater fish. And that was like years ago. It was back in the early 2000s. I ended up selling it to somebody for like $100 or something. Got it from somebody that was in the military and they were moving and didn't want to haul it with them. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, you got
That's
an
my
order on the way.
that's my delivery tracker coming.
I saw that on my screen and I was like, what the fuck is that? I didn't order anything from Walmart. I thought it was, I didn't really, I wasn't paying attention.
There's my house right there.
Would you order dog food?
Yeah. Julia's the driver. Palmer Court's just right down here in the corner, so she'll be pulling in the drive here pretty quick. All right.
Yeah, that's true too, Edward. Yeah, you gotta, some silicone won't, a lot of silicone won't stick to itself. You gotta peel all the old shit out. And that silicone on fish tanks is some tough ass silicone too. It's a bitch to get peel off. It can be. And Paul's delivery instructions: house side porch up the ramp next to south side driveway. You order a bunch of heavy ass dog food. There's some little 110-pound girl out there trying to haul that shit up the ramp.
Hi, how much of it did I get? Okay. Yeah, because it was supposed to have been a $200 order. It didn't end up being.
Let me look at my phone here.
Okay. Okay, all right. Thank you. I had to lock room in the bedroom for a while.
Oh, that's a nice tank, dude. Does it have its own stand or is it just? Yeah, it looks like it does. That's a big fucking tank, dude. Looks good though. Looks like it's coming along.
Yeah, I got it. I can stop share. Okay.
I was trying to put 100. Oh, you were trying to put like in the bottom of the stand? Yeah, dude, that stand, if it's homemade, that bitch better be good. So did you get all your dog food, Paul?
Well, they were missing one
They didn't have in stock?
they didn't have it in stock. Yep.
Yeah, so you're just gonna get refunded for that. But see, you can go into your orders and set substitutions if you want to on online orders. Like if they don't have a certain kind, you can set it to, they'll pick a different kind for you. If you want to do that, I don't know.
Well, that dog food is heavy. Oh my God. Young gal brought it to the door. She looked like a model.
No, because you're not.
What are they talking about? 125 gallon tank, Fred? Justin?
Oh, Randy was talking about so he's got a 180 gallon tank right now. Here, I'll show you the picture he sent me. But he was trying to put a 125 gallon underneath it, but it was too big. Didn't
What does
fit.
he keep? What was it? Gasoline or what?
No, fish tank.
Oh, a fish tank. Okay.
Yeah, here. So this is the one he's working on now. It's 180 gallon. And just look
Okay.
at that. Look at that cabinet back there. It kind of gives you an idea how big this fucking thing is.
Yeah, that's big.
That's a big fucking tank right there. Oh, dude, I just noticed the freaking the little underwater volcano. That is cool looking.
Yep.
I didn't see that when I looked at it on my phone. I didn't see that in the picture. That is really cool looking. I like that.
That's a nice looking tank.
Yeah, it is.
But he's got fish, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if you were going to teach Doug how to swim or something. I didn't know.
No, you don't have to teach dragons how to swim. They can swim on their own.
Oh, really?
They'll naturally puff up their body and float on the water. They'll fill their water up with it, or their body up with air. I know how to stack my loads.
He's got joist hangers too. Okay.
Yeah, because that like he said, that's about 2,000 pounds of water. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
It's a lot of weight.
I'm sure it probably took him probably a couple hours to fill that thing up. I really like that volcano though. It is really cool looking.
He says it's going to be sweet. As long as you like it, no matter what you do, it means more to you than it does the casual person that's looking at it, you know?
Oh, earlier today I got home with the crickets
Uh-huh.
and oh my god, that's nasty, JD. I walked over to Doug's cage and set the bag down next to his enclosure, and he saw those crickets, man. He came leaping off of his little hammock and came over there and puffed up next to the glass looking at the crickets.
Oh
He
boy.
went- I put him in there. He ate 7 of them damn things.
No kidding.
Usually he only eats about 4 or 5.
He likes them crickets.
Well, when he's older, he could eat up to 25 to 30 a day.
Hey, do you
So,
see that picture there? You know who that is?
yeah.
Thomas Edison.
Okay.
That's the Thomas Edison Museum. That is the actual train station that he used to board and sell stuff to the passengers when he was a teenager, way back in the day.
It took him about 2.5 hours to fill that tank up. Are you
Oh,
doing
wow.
fresh water or salt water, Randy?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Fresh water or salt water?
All like I said, he better have a good filtration system for that tank being that big, because that thing is going to be a bitch to clean if you don't have
Well,
a
he
good
might
one.
have to have two of them, one on each end of the tank.
Well, they got like really, really nice filtration systems you can get for tanks now, to where you don't really have to do too much cleaning on them,
Yeah,
because it
because
does a really good
when I
job
had a
filtering them.
tank, it used to hang on the back of the tank, you know?
Oh yeah, that's just your like basic cheapy filtration system.
Yeah,
But they got really nice ones that you don't really have to ever empty the tank out and clean it. It kind of just it does a really good job at cleaning everything. But you're gonna spend some money on a good filtration system.
cool.
Just for a tank that size, you definitely want to spend the money on it, because that's a lot of work to have to drain that thing and try to clean it and everything else if you have to do that. But sure Randy knows what he's doing. I mean, I had a fucking 40, 50 gallon tank, and that was a pain in the ass to keep clean. Probably doing fresh water. Where are you going to get your fish at, Randy? You got to go like a good fish or pet store to go to?
So it's going to be fresh water, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, those are good ones.
He's got both of them. He's got
The hang on and the
yeah.
better system. I've heard of those ones before. It's gonna look good though when he gets it all done. Plus, he can do quite a bit of fish in a tank that size, so he could have a good variety of fish in there. Yeah, and the 50-gallon one I had, Randy, I had a beta tank inside the tank that kept the beta separate.
Oh, wait a minute! I shut the door.
And then I had an airline that ran down into the tank that would feed air down in the tank for the beta. But it kept it separated from the rest of the fish. Some people were saying, "Oh, you're gonna freak the beta out. It's gonna go nuts in there trying to get the other fish," but it never really did anything. Never like sat there and attacked the glass or nothing. So what was cool is when you put the little tank down in the bottom, you couldn't see it because it disappeared. The glass would disappear into the water.
I forgot
So,
I shut Boone in the bedroom. We got it for about $300. All right.
is it one of those like fishery stores like that have like all the real high end expensive fish? Like the one where the guys go that do the professional tanks?
Lay down, Boone.
Because those
Lay
guys don't
down.
shop at regular, PetSmart and shit like that. fuck that one. FX2 filtration system. That sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. This was the one I saw that guy a couple weeks ago. I knew that sounded familiar. Yeah, that thing's got a full on like fucking filter like a pool uses. There's a guy on YouTube I watch that does fish. And he got one of these on a return pallet from PetSmart that he bought. But it was all nasty and you could tell somebody used the shit out of it.
But there's a crib light, and I want you to say about Canada's clock, ferry take to the crib light is 1948. Over.
Just fish. Nice. It's always fun to go picking out fish for your aquarium.
Did you have fish at one time,
I've
Justin?
had fish quite a few times, yeah. So I said I had a 150-gallon tank at one point, but I only had it for about 2 years, and then I ended up selling it to somebody, and they came and got the fish and everything. They took everything for like
Took
$100.
everything together.
Yeah, I just gave it to them all for like $100. This was back in like 2003, 2004.
Now, do any of the kids have an interest in having a fish tank?
We had a fish tank about 8 or 9 years ago for about a year and a half, and then they weren't the best fish because they were from Walmart. So
Oh, okay. They weren't any exotic fish.
no, they weren't nothing crazy. So and
Now,
my tank,
what's the name of the fish that go around the tank with the big sucker and they clean the tank?
I call them sucker fish, but the technical term I can't remember what the technical name for them is. Everybody just calls them sucker fish. They're okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Yeah, that's true, Randy. Yeah, it's all like I said, it's always fun to go pick when you get to go pick out your fish, and especially if you got somebody that is very knowledgeable selling you the fish that can tell you all about them, who they get along with, and all that. Because a lot of people go in and buy fish and not know nothing about them. They'll be like, "Give me one of these, two of those." And if you go to places like Walmart and PetSmart, they don't. Well, Walmart don't sell fish anymore. At least not around here, they don't. But like even in PetSmart, you go to PetSmart, a lot of those guys don't know nothing about those fish. They know the very basics. Like the place I go to, Pet Supermarket, they're very knowledgeable. Like they won't even let you take the fish home that day if you don't have a tank already ready
Oh,
to go.
really?
Yeah, they'll question the shit out of you. They'll be like, "Do you have a tank ready? Is the water acclimated? Do you have it all the balances done on the water?" Like they ask you everything. If you immediately say, "No, I don't have a fish tank yet, but I want to get one," they'll make you get the tank, take it home, set it up and everything, and then they'll tell you to come back the next day to get your fish. They won't let you get them the same day. Yeah, they're pretty strict on it.
The story I remember growing up was my brother had some goldfish, and he was cleaning out the goldfish tank in the bathroom, just a small tank. And he dumped the water out. And as he dumped the water out, the fish went out. No, he had the fish in the bowl, okay, in the bathroom. And for some reason, he must have hit the thing, and the stopper went down. He says, "The fish just was looking at me. He was going down the drain."
Well, that's like my sister. She got one of those the little snapping turtles from the fair like fucking
Yeah,
15, 20 years ago. And she still has that fucking turtle.
she does. How
Yeah,
how
remember he was the one I was watching for like 6 months for while she was in the
how
process.
long do they live? A turtle?
Uh turtles can live like crazy amount of years, like a couple hundred years. They can live
Oh,
for a
really?
long
Okay,
time, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Turtles got long,
Yeah,
long
because
lifespan.
I'm used to dogs. A dog's life is anywhere from at the most 15 to 20 years.
No, they got these big desert tortoises over at the San Diego Zoo.
Yeah.
They're like the size of a fucking Volkswagen Bug, and they're like a couple hundred years old. They're huge.
Oh my.
They're fucking big, dude. You can get on them and almost ride them. I was blown away the first time I ever went to the San Diego Zoo and saw those turtles. I was like, holy shit.
Monsters.
But they were just desert tortoises, so they're not aggressive or anything like a snapping turtle. They won't bite you or nothing like that. But my sister's had that turtle for well over 20 years. I don't know exactly when she got it, but she got it back when she was a teenager.
So you used to take care of it when she had to go away?
Well, we had him for about 6 months when she was in the process of working with FEMA because remember during that hurricane, the she had that tree go through her roof.
Oh yeah.
So they were living in a FEMA trailer for about 6 months while they were getting her house fixed. Because unfortunately, during that time, there's so many houses damaged, it takes a long time for insurance and all that stuff to go through to get things fixed and all that.
So you had the turtle.
Yeah, we had the turtle here at the house, and like I said, that turtle's
What's the name of the turtle?
Turtle Dude.
Turtle Dude.
But he's been with my sister, and she got him at a fair. She won him at a game at a fair one night, and has had him ever since then.
Wow.
And he's about, let's say, right around the size of an average dinner plate.
Now what do you feed them?
They'll pretty much eat anything, man. They're scavengers. You could feed them. You can drop like he loved to eat lizards. We used to catch lizards outside because
Are they any herbivores? Do they?
I mean they'll eat pretty much anything. You can give them lettuce.
Okay, that's
They'll
what
eat anything. I mean, snapping turtles are kind of back and forth. They're kind of carnivore. They'll definitely eat meat though.
So you could feed a turtle crickets too, just like you do.
Oh yeah, you could feed them
Doug.
pretty much anything.
Okay.
And they're very aggressive. So like the minute anything hits that water, they are fucking on it. Some of those tortoises live almost 200 years.
Now,
Yeah.
a turtle enclosure, was it part water in there or what?
Well, his was so he was in about a 60-gallon tank, 50 or 60 gallon,
Okay.
and he had about I would say maybe 8 inches of water, but then he had like rocks so like one side was the full depth of the water, and then we built up like a rock, almost like a rock slide of pebbles that went up out of the water, and then he had a flat basin you could come out and sit on.
Okay.
But my sister has since redone. She got him a bigger tank and everything in the last last 6 months or so, and redone it. Yeah, those tortoises can live a long time, Randy, for sure. Dude, one of my neighbors at our old house a couple years ago, he goes, "Hey, you want to come look?" He was out there. Our kids were playing. He was talking to me. He's like, "Hey," he goes, "You want to come check out some exotic turtles I have in the backyard?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I walk over there and he's got these two big ass turtles. I mean, they were probably fuck 2 foot, what, 2 foot in diameter. I mean, gigantic turtles. And he had this really cool setup in the backyard for him and everything. But they were apparently some very endangered turtles that were, he wasn't really supposed to have them. What he told me, I can't remember what kind they were, but yeah, they're apparently they were extremely rare turtles and they were worth a lot of money. But I mean, he took care of them very well. They had a really nice setup in the backyard. They had their own little dens they could crawl down in. So,
Wow.
it wasn't like he
Well,
got
you
them
know,
to kill them or anything.
that'd be a good thing for you to have would be a pet store.
Yeah, that's a lot. No, pet stores are, I don't know, a lot of paperwork. Especially if you're doing like cats and dogs and some exotic animals.
Yeah, but you're very
I mean,
knowledgeable.
it'd be, I'm not that knowledgeable. I mean, I didn't know shit about Doug before I got him. I just did a lot of research on my own, try to learn as much about it. And then the girls in in the pet store helped me out a lot. I kind of explained everything I'd learned, and then they kind of steered me in, away from certain things that they said aren't a good idea for him. And they said they seem to really know their shit. So,
Well, that's
I mean,
what's
I think it would be fun to work in a pet store, yeah, because I love animals, but I don't know if I'd want to own one.
well, you got the summer off. You could always work in a pet store. I'm sure they'd love to have somebody that's caring and loving and halfway intelligent on pets. Because you're off for the summer, right?
Uh, yeah.
I could see you in a pet store. Because first of all, you've had a retail background, so you know how to talk to people and you know how to converse and get.
But you also got to learn a lot about the animals too. And that place, Pet Supermarket, they make you like you have to go through a lot of shit before they let you just go out on the floor and sell stuff. I'd probably spend that whole 2 months just training with them.
Mad Prop says some of the tortoises live to be 200 years.
Mm-hmm.
He says there's a tortoise in a zoo somewhere that were probably alive during the Revolutionary War.
And he ain't lying about that. Like sea turtles, man. Every once in a while, they'll find a sea tortoise that is fucking huge,
Big, yeah.
and they'll estimate it to be a couple 100 years old. Wonder where everybody's at tonight. No, Dominic and Mark.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mark might be binge watching a TV show or something. Why he was late yesterday because he was catching up on Tulsa King.
Yeah, that's what he said. Binge watching.
Oh, the last episode of Tulsa King was amazing. Oh, it's good, Randy, and you got what, 3 seasons to catch up on? Plus you got Landman, which is really good. There's 1 season of that already done, and the second season, there's the first episode's out, or the first 2 episodes are out already. And then you also have Mayor of Kingstown. That's really good too. The great thing about those 3 shows is they just stick to a good storyline, no woke BS shit in it. It's just really good story. It's like an action movie, but in TV form. I would definitely check it out though, Randy, if you ain't watched it. Yeah, it's like one of the, I think like highest rated show, one of the highest rating shows right now. It's Tulsa King. And they're already planning on the 4th season. They should be filming it now, from what Sylvester Stallone said in a interview.
1945 for stag out over.
He said they were going to start filming in November. So they should be filming already. All of those shows that I mentioned, every one of them's on Paramount. Watch Landman too. I think you would really like that one as well. Billy Bob Thornton does a really good job in that show. You can also watch, I think Peacock might have 1 or 2 of the shows on it too, because it's the same company. I think. But they're definitely on Paramount.
That's a classic. That's the Herbert Jackson Upbound there. In the dark. Self-unloading boat carrier.
It's a very good one. See, and you're lucky, Randy, because you haven't watched any of them, so you get to binge watch them.
Did you see where Donald Trump is selling wristwatches online?
No.
What the
Sure
hell
that's
is going on there?
Are you sure that's real?
Well, yeah, the wristwatches say Donald Trump, and it's got the years that he's been president.
That could be just a company doing that though. Was it just like an infomercial you saw?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just a company making money off of them. That's not him selling them. Because you got to remember, he can't technically run a business or own a business while he's in office. So.
yeah. But
No,
see,
it's those companies that just they gravitate towards anything that makes money. So whatever's hot or popular at the time or controversial, they'll jump all over it and make merchandise. Same thing these Chinese companies do. They do the same shit. Like the minute Charlie Kirk got killed, there was tons of Chinese companies
well, and the other
already
thing
on
too,
Amazon selling
the
Charlie Kirk.
other thing too is AI. You know, with AI, they can make anybody say anything. If you got a
Yeah, but
big enough
there's a lot
budget.
of companies now that are working on AI detection programs that can detect whether a video is fake or not. Because I was watching a thing, this news story, and this one principal got fired and like demonized by his whole neighborhood, right? Or his whole city. Because a guy took his voice, a teacher that was pissed off, right?
Yeah,
He was a black teacher. He was pissed off because the principal didn't want to keep him on for the next year and wanted to get a different teacher. So he took the guy's voice and ran it through AI and had him saying a bunch of racial stuff. Well, nobody verified the video or the recording at all. Everybody just took it on face value and ran with it. The school board fired him. The whole like city was demonizing the guy, and he maintained his innocence. And then he sent the recording off to 3 independent companies that analyze video and voice recordings, and they can detect whether it's AI or something like that. And all 3 of them came back and said it was all fake. But he
wow.
never said that, and they explained in detail how they came to their analysis. The school board ended up having to pay him a bunch of money, and he ended up getting a job as another principal at another school. And then one guy got arrested for lying about it. And then they ended up finding out the guy that lied about it ended up actually having CP porn on his computer. And then he ended up getting charges for that. He had a bunch of child stuff on his cell phone and his computer at his house.
Child porn stuff.
Yep.
Wow.
But that's like one victim already of AI that got really victimized because of it. You know, he was made out to be a racist, and this guy was lying about it. The guy recorded his voice during the meeting and threw it through AI. And they even the people that analyzed the video or the recording actually was able to split the overlays of the sound and audio and everything, and knew it was put together through an AI program. And like I said, because of that, the school had to apologize. He ended up suing the school, getting a bunch of money because nobody investigated it. They just took it on
Yeah.
face value. Oh yeah, that's what he said. That's why I said they got to get some legislation in place for this AI, or it's going to get out of control. And now some states are pushing to get rid of VPNs, make VPNs illegal. I think it's bullshit. Because they realized outlawing porn sites in their state didn't work because people were using VPNs and just VPNing into a different state. And then guess what? All those blocks on the porn didn't exist anymore. You said what a long time ago, Jody?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Port Huron. Look for rainy weather with a high of 48 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 45 degrees.
If you're talking about the AI thing, I've been saying that for the last 2 years. I've said it on Paul's channel 1,000 times that they need legislation for that. Because now you got news agencies like BBC and shit that are going through a bunch of controversy. Now,
Oh,
if they
yeah.
want to deep fake a video, it's even easier for them to do it now. I mean, AI is controllable, but you got to have the right laws in place and be able to regulate the companies that are controlling it. But the problem is everybody's in such a rush to beat everybody else in the AI realm that nobody's stopping to think, okay, what do we need to put in place to protect people?
Yeah, Drone Shot says it's gonna get out of hand. AI. I don't know how they would put parameters on it.
They give you parameters of what the AI is capable of doing and say you can't provide an AI that can make a, you know, it's really going to limit what the average person can do with it because you almost have to make it to a point where you can't just upload any random photo of somebody and turn it into whatever kind of video you want.
Yeah.
Now, there's two different types of AI, right? You got the AI like you see all of us you playing around with Grok and Chat GPT and all that. And then you got the AI that the companies are using just to help run their systems. You really can't do nothing nefarious with it because you don't have access to that. It might just be running the search engine for Google or something. Those ones aren't really so much of an issue as the ones like Grok and all that. I mean, as much as I like the programs and they're fun to play with, I can see the potential danger in the future if they don't step up and do something. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I haven't done stupid shit with the AI and played around with it. I mean, you guys see me make fake videos of TJ, but TJ's here and knows I'm doing it. But that's all just in good fun with a friend where somebody could be real nefarious and make a fake AI video of somebody's family member and say, there's already reports out there that people are faking people's voices, calling up elderly family members and claiming they're in jail and they need money and other stuff and they sound just like the family member. It's a pretty extensive scam, but totally would work even on the most common sense person. You think about it, they clone your wife's voice and then they call you and say, "Oh, I'm in prison. I got thrown in jail. I need you to send me $500 to bail me out." And then you're not even thinking twice. Yeah, okay, boom. Who's that? Aubrey. Here, stay out here and stay in here and eat with mommy. The bow's not all up in your face. Yeah.
So did you already make dinner or?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've already eaten. Sarah and Aubrey are sitting down to eat, but I told Aubrey just to eat in the room with Sarah so his bows not all up in her face. What's up, Jim? Not sure if Brenda's still here, Jim. The only two that have been really talking is Jody and Randy, so I'm not sure who's all still here. Guess nobody's coming in tonight.
No. Justin, I'll leave it up to you whether you want to close her down or not.
That's up to you. I mean, nobody's really coming in, and there's only 4 people watching, so it's up to
Yeah.
you. I just refreshed it and looked.
Okay, we might as well close it down, huh?
All right, let's see you in the morning, I guess.
Okay, you have a good evening and everybody, thanks for coming in and we'll see all of you again tomorrow.